If someone were to first meet you, and you could describe yourself with one word, what would it be?
Outside of the classroom, when I first meet people, I can be kind of reserved, but as I get to know people, I think I'm pretty personable.
Do you have any creative outlets like music or drawing or writing or something like that?
I like to read, cook, spend time with friends and family. My parents still live in Waco, so it's nice to spend time with them as well.
Do you have a favorite book or author?
I do not have a favorite author. I have a problem where I start reading a book and then I get excited about a different book and I start that book. So right now I have 5 books going. I don't do a lot recreationally other than just going to the Y and walking or running.
Do you have any unique hobbies or something kind of special that you do?
I am still in school and teaching full time, and so I'm really busy. When I have a Saturday that I'm not doing something, I tend to sit by the pool.
What did you do when you were in high school?
When I was in high school, I went to Midway for 2 years. I played tennis, and I didn't feel like I personally was learning very much, and I was really ready to get out of high school. So I moved to Rappaport, and I spent my last year at Rappaport.
Was that feeling of not learning very much something that motivated you to move into teaching?
Maybe now that you say that, it definitely could have. I wouldn't say that I was a really good student or anything. I just think I was ready to get high school over with, and I knew that college would be my next step, and I was excited about it. So even though I was really young, I just worked really hard my last year of high school to graduate.
Do you have any siblings?
I have 3 older siblings.
What did they go into?
My sister studied anthropology and got her master's in museum studies, and she works for the Philbrook Museum in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My oldest brother is a commercial real estate broker in Dallas, and the brother that's closest to me in age is a project engineer for a construction firm in Orlando.
Why did you start teaching at Rappaport?
I had a really good teaching experience when I was a TA. I was a substitute for an Algebra 1 class a lot, and I really enjoyed working with those kids. And that cohort, they are seniors now, and I got to teach them 3 times, and it was a really encouraging group, and they were really kind to me if I ever did something wrong or poorly.
Do you have any motivating factors to go into math specifically? Were you really good at math? Was that something that is fun? What led to that?
I really didn't like math in high school, and I didn't think I was particularly good at it. But when I started teaching as a substitute, it started to make a lot of sense to me, and so I retaught myself all the math I forgot from high school, and it turns out I kind of have a knack for it.
Go into a teaching field, what would you advise for them, or any advice?
I would say definitely have kind of a thick skin, because you can have really discouraging days and really great days, but not every day is going to be a day where you leave thinking, man, I really taught today, it was really great. You just kind of have to get through those days, and then you will have really encouraging moments. And it's really fun.
Why did you pick high school instead of college or middle school?
I can't teach college because I don't have a college degree. I didn't choose middle school because the students are a lot less what's the word? I'm not sure. Well, yeah, but I mean, students seem to be less self-sufficient at a middle school level and need a lot of guidance, and sometimes that means coddling. And I think that high school better suited me as a person and my temperament. It's a lot more chill than the high energiness of a middle school classroom, and you have a lot more behavioral problems at a lower level, whereas I feel like I can just talk to high school kids and that generally solves our problem.
Is there any advice for students who are either coming into your class or just coming into high school or something?
Yeah, I think my advice would just be to really communicate with your teachers, because we're way more open to talking with you about stuff than I think you might realize. So just communicate openly, because we're just people too.